I took your guys' advice, which was absolutely amazing, to use this sign of porters for the phoenix feathers. I haven't tried it out yet, but due to the fact that so many of you did recommend it, I assume it already works. So I did get 76 of them, which should be exactly what I do need to be able to get all the feathers that I want for 1140 anti-fires. So let's get into that, and we're going to get like 230,000 Herblore experience, so that also includes 86 Herblore, which is absolutely amazing. Overall, I think this took 1 hour to collect all of these because I had to do it in different trips with using some food because you do take damage in the desert, so I had to bring like 15 of these every single time and then some food to be able to stay there for all the 15. But this should be a bit over what I needed, 7 over what I needed, and I still have some porter as well. I didn't count in that when I do use these, obviously they make up space in the inventory and I can keep going for a bit. So anyways, I'm going to make all of these potions now and get a bunch of Herblore experience. So we ended up getting 982 super anti-fires, and that is obviously from having like 150 in the bank already. So we did make a bunch of them, and this is, by the way, decanted into 4 dose. So yeah, we're doing good on that, and I did get 240,000 Herblore experience quite accurately and hit 86 Herblore along with pretty much exactly 50% done to the next level, which is amazing. But by the way, if you are an Iron Man and you want to make extremes with your potions, because obviously getting potions is quite hard on an Iron Man, Herblore skill overall is very hard, and then the anti-fires that you get from like clue scrolls and stuff like that, you cannot make them into super anti-fires because they're 4 dose. Now you can solve this not by drinking one of each dose, so it would turn to 3 dose, which was quite annoying. I thought you would have to do that, but apparently you can just talk to this guy. You do decant X, and then you just go through some dialogue and you type 3, and there you go. They're all now 3 dose, and you can make the, extremes or super anti-fires for Herblore. I think this is also useful for adrenaline potions. Then you need, I think it's super energy potions you make into adrenaline potions, but just overall, making one potion into another potion, you do need them to be 3 dose. You cannot use 4 dose, and this is the best way of doing that, obviously. So yeah, I could possibly make 84 more super anti-fires, but I'm not going to go back to that goddamn bird now. I had enough of that. But it's just a very good thing. I can just put this into the bank, and now I can actually use these super ranging potions and stuff like that for extremes. I thought it was about time for me to complete as a first resort quest, which unlocks the possibility of making these potion flasks. Now I can't actually make them yet. I think I need a higher mining level to get the supplies for it, but we will have to see. I will check that in the next clip. But we get some experience for this, and this was quite an annoying quest. It took me over an hour to do, and for most of you guys who are like really into questing, you might say that's kind of weird how it took so long. But I fucked up really a lot on those fires that you needed to make. I was really confused for a very long time, and then the 100 part of this was also very annoying. But anyways, it's done now for like, how much experience is it? 45,000 overall experience. 1 quest point only. That's kind of weird, but anyways, I'll take that, and now I should be able to make potion flasks, so that's awesome. So I need 81 mining, and I need 89 crafting, and that is 2 crafting levels, and I need 5 mining levels. Now the good thing about that I need 5 mining levels is that if I have the maximum amount of brown spice, which is 3 doses, and put that into a stew, I can possibly get the 5 levels boost. Now that's only going to be for 1 minute, but I'll just log out and log in and keep refreshing it, and I would spend maybe 1 hour maximum trying to get that boost instead of spending like 15 hours doing mining. No, that's not an over exaggeration for 5 levels. That is very accurate. It's going to take a very long time to be able to get 81 if I would just level it. So I'm not going to do that for now, and with the crafting I can just use a normal crafting potion, so that is going to be very easy. But essentially what you do, if you don't know, is you go and mine red sandstone. I think that exists in Prifddinas, and then you get all those and you put it into a robust glass machine or something, and then you use the glass blowpipe or whatever, it's on your tool belt, and then you make those into with 89 crafting into potion flasks. So anyways, I'm going to try to get a mining boost, and I'm going to get some red sandstone. 100 or something should be enough, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm making them. Alright, so after like 40 minutes I did get the boost, and I did mine 50 red sandstone. Now, initially I didn't even know this had a limit, but apparently you can only mine up to a maximum of 75 a day. But then if you want those 25 extra above these 50 I have, you need elite desert tasks done, which is absolutely way too far off for me. So I'm going to have to be happy with 50, but this is 50 potion flasks, and you know what, I'm not going to use them every single day. Like, 50 potion flasks are not going to be used in one day. So I guess it makes sense for some kind of reason to put a limit on it. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. But anyways, I don't feel like it's worth boosting, spending 40 minutes every single day if I'm on, maybe even more than that if I'm unlucky, trying to get that boost to get 50 potion flasks. Maybe it is worth it, but I'm not going to go for it. If you guys have any advice on how I should train mining, then please let me know. Honestly, the only thing I can think about is either doing quests for lava flow mine and then AFK it, or get to 78 or 77, I don't know what it is, to be able to do the concentrated coal. If we go into here, I think it's maybe it's not even here. I don't know where it is. Honestly, I don't know. But it might be others, actually. Yeah, here it is. Harmonized coal, 77. I don't know, that might be good. I don't know. Also at 80 is concentrated gold deposits, amazing for Iron Man. But the only other way to get to that point, I know, is like portents with granite. I did that last time for a quest that I didn't end up doing anyways, I think. But I wanted the mining level anyways for Prifddinas. So that is really painful, so I'm probably not going to do that, but I might have to. We will see. I honestly don't know how to do that. But I'm going to use these 50 red sandstone now and make them with a robust glass machine, and I should have the crafting potions in the bank already. So there we go. So let's just make these 50 now. That shouldn't be all too hard. I only need to log out maybe once. So let's do it. So this is quite interesting, right? If you do have a crafting potion, that crafting potion is supposed to boost you 2 levels. So if I am 87 like I am now, it's supposed to boost me to 89. Now it does, like look at this for example. I have 89, now it just jumped down from 90. But if I do drink another potion now, it boosts me to 90. And no, it doesn't boost me from 90 from 87, it boosts me to 89, and then after that, if I do drink another dose, it boosts me to 90. So this potion, even though it's supposed to boost 2 levels, it for some reason boosts 3 levels overall when you already drank 1 dose. I don't know if that's intended, if it's a bug or whatever, but it's pretty cool. So the stews, they boost 1 level, 3 levels or 5 levels. So if you need 3 levels, you would think, oh, crafting potion only boosts 2 levels, so I need to get a stew. Now, if you only need 3 levels, then just get a crafting potion, because apparently it can boost up to 3 levels. So that's pretty cool, I think. But anyways, here we have 50 potion flasks. I'm not going to use them now. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Maybe Saradomin brews. That would be pretty cool to have 50 Saradomin flasks. It would be really good for Araxor and stuff like that. I might make 25 Saradomin brews and then 25 super restores. We will have to see, but it's just very cool to have them. I do believe we should be able to reroll this one, but let's see what the first reward is. Never mind, we could not reroll it whatsoever. It's only the first step. I guess I rerolled the last one. But anyways, 2 rune pickaxes. That's interesting. It's decent alchemy, so I'll definitely take it. Some astral runes. It's quite interesting actually. I have like 3,000 astral runes in the bank, and that is literally all from clue scrolls. I don't know how you would get them otherwise, I guess buy from stores, but it's pretty cool because I will be needing them for the livid farm in the future if I ever want to go for that. So yeah, it's pretty shitty reward otherwise though. Well, this was some alchemies again, I guess some mahogany planks. I think I have 1,000 mahogany planks in the bank, and that is pretty much only from hard clues since I did construction last time. You know what, it's not half bad even though I'm going to reroll it, but these nature runes are actually pretty good because I have like 700 nature runes overall left, and I do alch quite a bit, so the nature runes are not too bad honestly, but I'm going to reroll it because obviously 77k is pretty shit, so let's do that, let's confirm. And we get, oh, we get the 75 nature runes anyways, but a better reward now. We get a rune cane. You know what, I think I already have that, but let's just quickly go into the bank. Oh shit, I want to pick up those nature runes. That was like the highlight of it, dude. Let's go into the bank. I'm pretty sure I have the rune cane. I do know that I have 1 cane. I'm not sure if there's like multiple canes. I guess there is, but I'm quite sure I have one. So let's go into the thingy here and put that in. Yes, I do. I have the cane beside the top hat, obviously. That's so fancy, dude. But yeah, I'll just show you guys how many nature runes I have. So let's put this in. I now have 779 of them. So I'm going pretty short on them. I used to have like 2.5k of them. So it just means I've alked a lot though. So that's good. On another video that I made, you guys said that I should do shadow creatures because they do have a really good drop rate of both hard clues and elite clue scrolls. And after like 8 kills of them, I got an elite clue scroll. So I believe you guys, I really do. So let's open this one and see what I get. I can reroll this one, that's cool. Nothing really interesting though. I guess these Onyx Ball tips are some decent money, but I'm not going to keep this. Let's reroll that. Confirm. Oh my god, man. This might actually be the worst elite I've ever had. And it's also a milestone. 60 elites. God damn it, man. Well, yes, indeed, I can confirm that this is an amazing task for elite clues and they're always fun to do. So here we have the second one that's banged that out. We still have 48 to do, so we might get a third one. We will have to see. Alright, quite cool. This one is 200k worth more. I guess this is some crafting experience. This is also some crafting experience. Otherwise, though, this is not very useful. I mean, the best thing, I guess, is the Onyx Ball tips because they are like pure cash. They're actually like 100k pure cash, so I'm really happy with that at least. I think I killed 11 of them and I got another elite clue. That's amazing. So I don't have much inventory space. I might need to eat some food. We will have to see if I get anything worth picking up. So let's see what I get from this one. Ooh, we get a dragon staff. Whoa, that's amazing. I've seen it a couple of times, and actually when you do have one of these and you have a dragon mask, which I do have, it should have an extra effect or something, like an emote or something. I'm only got 4 items, I'm going to just do this. By the way, let's quickly look how this looks. If it looks good or anything. Oh, that looks pretty cool. It looks like the mask, but this one is, yeah, I guess it's red because it's dragon overall. But yeah, if you do have the mask for it, it should have an emote or something like that. I don't know how it works exactly. Maybe it's like, oh yeah, dragon dance, and there you go. When you wear a dragon mask and wield the dragon staff to perform this dragon dance. You know what, I'll just head over to the bank and show you guys that. Alright, so this is the emote right here. It comes up like a mask here in the air with some clouds and some thunder. Looks pretty cool, honestly. Probably we're never going to use it. You know, it has no actual use, but it's just pretty cool. I think the staff, though, looks really cool, and it does fit a bit better with subjugation gear than the bat staff. We can just quickly equip that as well, quickly here. Let's do some fashionscape. I think it's above the top here. It should be around here. There we go. So it's either this one, which I guess it fits, but it's more gray than black. And then if we would remove that, then we have the red one, which honestly fits a bit better in my opinion, if I would use a keepsake. But I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to put this into the bank and just look at it for a second. Not too long ago, I made a segment in one of my videos where I was talking about how Vyrewatches was pretty good for supplies when it comes to Herblore gains and stuff like that. But I couldn't really do it efficiently because first off, I didn't have the Sun Spear and I didn't have Soul Split. Now I have both of those, and I didn't even know this, but apparently when you kill these and you kill it with the Sun Spear, one of these spirits come up here. And initially I thought, oh, it's going to count towards the cremation count on this staff, because if you right click and then check, it says in the chat here, you have cremated 1. And apparently it's not the case of where it stacks up every time you kill it automatically. No, it's like a bone crusher. So if you look at this, every single kill I get 280 prayer experience, which is tons. It's so much prayer experience, considering like these are really, you know, easy to kill. They die really fast. They're fairly stacked up. They have good alcheballs. They have good herblore drops. Like everything is just so good about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 1-hour experiment. Now the drops are not going to be 100% accurate because I already have some stuff in my inventory. I'm not going to drop them or anything like that. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go into my metrics and I'm going to go to the prayer one, reset counter, and I'm going to set 1 hour, but it's super late right now, so I'm going to do just a bit now and then I'll pause the timer and stuff like that, and I'll continue tomorrow. It's actually like 5 in the morning now, which is pretty crazy that I'm up this late, but whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do 1 hour at Vyrewatches, and I'll get back to you guys with the prayer experience. It's going to be really interesting to see how much prayer experience this is an hour, by the way. So let's reset the counter. There we go. It's now at 0, so let's do 1 hour. Alright, so it's been 1 hour now, and I did end up getting a fire making level as well. I didn't even know you got fire making experience for it as well, but apparently you do. I didn't track that though, so I have no idea how much I got, but I did hit 79 at least, so that's pretty cool. But look at the herbs for this. 6 quorms, 54 raynars, that's really good. 10 lantadymes. How much is that? 48 avantals, that is amazing. That is extreme attack potions, I think. And then 50 snapdragons, that's also really good. And then 4 toad flags, 4 dwarfweed seeds, 6 toadstools, and I think that's it. So obviously for the herbs it's very good for only 1 hour. The runes are decent, I guess, and I'm going to tell you something now. So I'm going to just alg this one. I'm going to check my calculator. So before this I had 2,356k, and now I have 3,426k, so I got 1.1 million GP pretty much. That is really good for 1 hour for an Iron Man. I'm going to have to say that's really good. And I didn't pick up, I think I picked up everything that you could alch, but I didn't pick up every single coin on the ground. So I might have been able to get like 1.2, 1.3 mil, but overall that's pretty good. And then the red spider's egg and the Herblore supplies are very good. But to the most important part, I got 92 or almost 93,000 prayer experience. Now, this is just a bit worse than Frost Dragons. I wasn't probably the most efficient I can be here. I was AFKing a bit. I was like soul splitting with Vampirism Aura AFK-ish. So maybe you could get 110k, 120k at absolute maximum, but I think you shouldn't be able to get a lot more than that. But I got 93,000, and at Frost Dragons you can maximum get like 140k, and the normal I think I got like 110, 120. So it is a bit worse than Frost Dragons, but there is literally no reason to do Frost Dragons, because Ganodermy Beasts are better for prayer than Frost Dragons, and this is just below Frost Dragons, but the supplies from this is so much better than Frost Dragons, so it's better than Frost Dragons overall. You also get that fire making experience, which I didn't count in now because I didn't track it, but overall I'm actually very happy with the results for 1 hour of Vyrewatches. Getting pyre logs on an Iron Man is an absolute pain. You can't buy the sacred oils, you have to make them manually, and that is not fun, I'm going to tell you. But I have like 230 of the Vire corpses in my bank, but I decided to just try out 15 because I want to see the loot, and I didn't want to spend like 4 hours making these pyre logs. So I have 15 of the U logs here, and I'm going to burn them all on the funeral pyre here in the Columbrium or whatever it's called. So I'll get back to you guys with the loot. So the drop table looks a lot like the Vyrewatch's drop table. I think every single item that I have here, except 2 of them, which is the silver bars and the blood talismans, do drop from the Vyrewatches, so it makes sense, I guess. The keys are obviously from Vyrewatches, and it drops the items that Vyrewatches give. I didn't get any of the cosmetics, I guess they're pretty rare. We will have to see in the future if I decide to do this again, if I do get any rares, but for now I didn't. I got some herbs and I got some alcheballs and some charms, I guess. Currently I'm making use of the Royal Dragon leathers that I've got from QBD. I have like 1,600 to start off with, but I've made like 600 of the Royal Dragon hide van braces already. They do alch for like 3,200 or something, but I'm not going to alch 1,600 gloves. There's just no way I'm going to spend that many nature runes and that much time. So I'm just going to sell them for 50% of that value to the general store, which should be like 2 mil, which is actually pretty good, honestly. 2 mil for just like selling these van braces. That's 10% of all the money that I need for 95 prayer, for example, so that's really good. Also, it's pretty fast, you know, crafting experience compared to harps, I think. Harps is like 70 or 80k an hour, maybe a bit more than that when you have the voice, but this is probably a lot more than that, like maybe 200k. I have absolutely no idea, but judging by the experience drops, it's like 3 times the speed of harp, so it's pretty good. But anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I had a lot of people actually during the making of this video saying hi to me in game, which is always amazing to see. I'm always happy to respond to you guys when you say you know you like watching my videos. It means a lot hearing that. And also grats to A Accident now from my friend as he got 99 rune crafting, dude. That's a huge milestone. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, then hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.